Can you guess which one of those was the Boss SD1 and which one of them was the Ibanez TS9? Let me know in the comments which one you think was which before we get this video started. What's up, guys? Thank you for watching Riff with Cliff. My name is Cliff, and today we're going to be doing a pedal comparison between the Boss SD1 and the Ibanez TS9. Both are great overdrive pedals, and both are pretty common overdrive pedals that you see on a lot of different pedal boards and in a lot of different guitar shops. This SD1 that I'm going to be demoing today is a little bit unique in the fact that it does have a black casing with the yellow lettering, but overall, it's the same exact pedal, just a different housing for the, electronic components on the inside. I would say that the Ibanez Tube Screamer is a pedal that most people have used before, and I would also say that the Boss SD1 is not far behind that, so I figured it would be interesting to compare the two to see how they sound. By the way, today's video is sponsored by me for bringing you awesome guitar content, so if you like this stuff, do me a favor, be sure to subscribe to my channel. Okay, so first I'm going to do a low gain test or a low gain comparison. I'm going to take the gain or the distortion level on the pedal and I'm going to take it back and see how they both compare to each other. We'll start with the SD1, and here is the knob I'm talking about. Let's take it down and see how that sounds. That pedal to me sounds really warm, not a lot of high end in that, or a lot of mid range. It's very warm and a lot of low end information going on there, but exciting nonetheless. Now let's try the Tube Screamer and see how that one compares. All right, we'll go ahead and turn on the Tube Screamer here, and this time the drive is on the left. It's like backwards from each other, but we're gonna take that down to about where the same level is on the SD1. All right, let's do some more Thin Lizzy and see how that sounds. One more time. They're really similar with the drive all the way down, or maybe my ears are fatigued or it's early in the morning, but that sounds really similar to me. And I know that the Tube Screamer is known for the mid bump, so that's kind of interesting to hear the differences, although they are kind of close in that comparison. I guess when I'm editing this later, I'll really hear the differences coming through my monitors. Let's go ahead and do a high gain test now to see how each pedal compares to each other. We're gonna start with the Boss SD1. Okay, so we'll turn this guy on again, and this time we're gonna take the drive level and I'm just gonna crank it all the way to like 3 o'clock, because that's pretty cool. Not all the way, but a lot of the way. That is really cool. Let's go ahead and crank up that tone too and get a little bit more juice, if you will. Did I not just do the tone? Yeah, that is the tone, but that brought the level way too hot. So I'm gonna bring that level back because that made me clip in Pro Tools and the volume just jumped up significantly with those frequencies. So that pedal really comes to life when you crank up that tone knob. It becomes a lot brighter, like a ridiculously amount of bright. That was the weirdest sentence I ever said. I had to bring that volume down so that it didn't get too loud and so that it didn't clip in Pro Tools here. Like my waveform here is just like, please God help me. Guys, if you like this kind of content, please subscribe to my channel. And as a bonus, here is a video of my rock and roll dog. Okay, you guys know the drill. Now we're going to do the Ibanez Tube Screamer. We're going to turn that on, and this time we're going to take the jive and put it in towards the same kind of ballpark as where we had the SD1 at the start, and we're going to go back to Thin Lizzy. They sound pretty similar. Is the Boss SD1 based off the Tube Screamer? Is there some shit I don't know about right now? If it is, and I'm a fool, let me know, because that's something I never would have known. All right, now let's go ahead and take the other knob, not the level knob, the tone knob, and crank it up. We're gonna see if it makes it clip. Want it in kind of the same area. So that time I did not have to reduce the volume to make up for the fact that I added a bunch of high-end frequencies in the tone control. That alone proves that there are definitely different innards, right? There are definitely sounds that are differing from one another, at least in the tone knob. I mean, the pedals sound different. I don't know what I'm saying. The pedals sound different. I didn't have to lower the volume of the TS9 when I cranked up that tone knob and added a bunch of high-end information and frequencies, which is something that I had to do on the Boss SD1. That's interesting. I don't know if they are based on each other, or they are definitely similar, but they're very different sounding in that regard. Both sound pretty good though, I gotta say. I am a big fan of both, but here aren't my final thoughts. We'll start with the Boss SD1. The SD1 is a little bit more gainy, a little bit more heavy, and maybe a little bit more well-rounded in the low end than the Ibanez Tube Screamer, and I think that's fantastic. So maybe if you're in a band that's looking for a little bit of a harder gain or a harder drive, or something with just a little bit more ass behind it, the Boss SD1 might be a solid choice for you. The Ibanez Tube Screamer, on the other hand, has more of a well-rounded mid-range with less low end, but still can really make your sound kind of pop out through a mix. It's no wonder that this pedal is also a classic that a lot of people recommend. In conjunction with other overdrives or other distortions, the TS9 is a fantastic choice. But that's just my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comments. I appreciate you guys watching so much. My name is Cliffhanger, and this is Riff with Cliff. I'll see you guys the next time I see you. Peace.